Hello everyone, and welcome to the Switch and Jill channel. My name is Switch. Today I'll be building a house in The Sims 4. I'll begin with a little backstory for this house. Jill and I love to make OCs, so this house was inspired by them. I had a general idea on how to build and design it in this game, so I got to work. But I'll warn you, I haven't properly played The Sims in a long while. So you'll often see me fumbling about as I remember the controls. Anyway, we decided to record the process. There's a feature on this house that I was really excited to make. This round piece was what made me want to build it in the first place. I assumed I'd have to make it out of straight walls like you just saw, but Jill told me about actual round walls. I was in disbelief that they existed and had to test it out for myself. Imagine my shock when I found out I could also place windows on this wall and they curve along with it. I have played the Sims games for hours and have also played the first 3 games. This is huge, and made me more inspired to see this house through to the end. I originally put the front door next to the round feature, trying to centralize everything, but I ended up moving it later on. This build comes straight from the imagination. A lot of the house is improvised on the spot. Also, I tried to keep everything even, to look nice, but, well, I guess you'll find out about that later on. We were testing to see if we could put stairs on a round platform. It sadly didn't work out. I was trying to place stairs that led into the wall to make the illusion of a round base. Like the stairs you see in the castles on movies, or like the Beauty and the Beast cartoon, when Belle came down the stairs looking all pretty in their yellow dress and such. Tale as old as time. True as it can be. Barely even friends. Then somebody bends. Unexpectedly. It didn't work and I cried for a minute.
Oh, the song ended. Oops, let me restart that for you.
Throughout this entire process, I'm desperately trying to avoid squares. I've made a great many houses before and about 70% of them are square boxes. I wanted to challenge myself, so I purposely made walls that didn't line up. I was hoping to achieve more depth to the build itself. Although I knew the real struggle was going to be the roof. Roofs in The Sims have always been a challenge for me. I moved the door here and that's about where it's going to stay. I add more doors to the build here too. Like the doors to the bathroom and some more little adjustments here and there. The second floor is going to have an open area to view the living space downstairs, like a big balcony. That round feature I'm so proud of comes back to bite me later. Looking at it now while editing, I can see a simple fix to my future problem. If only it had come to mind at this time, but alas, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I suppose that's the problem when you only half plan out a house. I was trying to do here like I had done on the first floor under the stairs, but I accidentally removed my stairs placing this wall.
I am picking the next song. Back off, Jill.
Seriously?
I have no idea how architecture works and whatnot, but these columns looked cute, so I added more of them. They broke up the flat walls and added the depth I was looking for. The overhead balcony is going to be big, and having it just floating would look off. I wanted it to look like it was well supported from the roof rather than the floor. I know that might sound strange, but here we go again with these walls. I got the look I wanted at the top of this, just like I had downstairs, but I also wanted the railings, which I soon found out I couldn't have. Welcome to the problem. Notice how I tried to delete the floor. That was the last step to making this an inside balcony. I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but for some reason I couldn't get the darn thing to be gone. Now, I know it's very possible, as I've built balconies like this in the past. So I was wondering if the updates messed something up, or if I was just doing something wrong. Even Jill was confused by this, and they've played The Sims more often than me. I added columns to add support squares to see if that was affecting it, but no luck there. Every time I tried to delete the floor, it took the wall with it. It got to the point I almost gave up on this feature and rebuilt it using the straight walls like before, but eventually we figured it out. After what felt like 30 years anyway. I could delete the top one, but for some reason that middle one was like,
Nope.
it was seriously getting on my nerves. Had a thought to put it on the floor, and it was still being annoying. Turned it into its own room, deleted the floor and removed the walls afterwards, and it still deleted itself. I needed to find a way to remove this wall and not have a floor. Ended up using the same trick as under the stairs. It wasn't perfect, but I was already too frustrated to complain about it. There's a piece right here that's missing the grid pattern. I thought the columns added grids to upper floors. I don't know. I guess that's the price to pay when you want a 2-story round wall with no floor. After After all that mess, I immediately ran into another problem. Why game? Just why? Why must I go through this suffering of not being able to put down a simple floor? Jeez. I don't like this. Having to put down all these little pieces that don't even stick together. They're a separate floor on top of the actual floor. Why don't the railings work like a wall? I feel like I could have dragged the floor that was already there over the gaps. I don't think I tried that though. Perhaps I wasn't thinking straight. I was so confused by what happened here. I know putting the floor did something, but my brain was not working. My eyes were like, huh. And my brain was just farting in the back seat, hoping no one would notice. The column was moved over when I added the floor. It was an easy fix, but geez, that messed me up. Now you're able to see the effect I was going for with the balcony. An open area to be able to view down into the main living space. I've been in a house like this only once before. It was much smaller than this one, but it had a space like that. I was young, but the memory of holding onto the railings and pressing my face against the bars has stayed with me all my life.
I am feeling classical. Let's go with this one.
Green, it's too loud.
Yes, I know. Sorry about that.
I'm trying to plan out the roof already by leaving these little ledges around the outside. I wanted a bigger, more slanted roof for the outdoor area. So that's why the room doesn't extend those columns. Here I ran into yet another problem. To my knowledge, the roof piece is supposed to go invisible when it clips inside the house. I realized this whole upstairs area wasn't dark. That means the game doesn't consider any of these boxes on the second floor to be rooms, so the roof piece shows through to the other side. I assumed this had something to do with my round wall problem and tried to ignore it, but that means the roof paid the price. Since it couldn't work how it was supposed to, I was forced to bring in the overhang and make it flat. I thought I could make the overhang myself with a roof trim. It looks alright, but I wish it would have worked how it's supposed to. The roof piece worked just fine right here. See how the roof doesn't show inside?
Okay, giveaway Bree. I'm putting back on the other one.
Are you telling me you don't like my taste in music?
You didn't have to go there.
Well, I don't see any honey pots coming my way.
Don't have a honey pot, but I got a honey jar.
You do? Give me.
If you had asked nicely, I might think about it.
Oh wise and glorious one, would you be so kind as to give me that jar of honey in your hand?
I guess that works. Here you go.
Yes. The honey is all mine. Mine. You can't have my honey. None shall take away the glorious sweet stuff made from the buzzing bees of the land. Oh, how I've missed this taste. Such smooth and...
This bedroom is supposed to have a real tall roof, a lot of headspace. To help with that, I added another inside balcony, and plan on putting a bed there with maybe a desk or gaming setup. building here is all aesthetic. It's for the roof. The shell of the house is nearly done. Also, I realized the fact that whenever I made this second floor round wall with no floor, I didn't have to delete the roof part. Yippee for me. Why? Why does taking the roof off this room remove the floor? Just why?
Don't tell Bree. I'm gonna play this one.
that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Hope to see you in the next one.
So glad to have had you here with us.